Hey everybody, ThrewRedButter here, back again with another beer review coming at you tonight with a beer from Vitamin C Brewing. It is actually a anniversary release from them, though I will say this bottle is from their anniversary release this past winter. So winter, I think it was like February 2020, 2025. So almost a year on this one. It's just been sitting in my fridge, no reason. Figure better late than never. It's an imperial stout coming in 12% alcohol by volume, a big boy, aged in Willett Rye whiskey barrels and then conditioned on salted chocolate covered pretzels. So, interesting combination there. So, this is Vitamin C Brewing, simply titled 6. Vitamin C 6. Again, no reason I've been holding on to this one. It's just been, I don't know, sitting in the fridge. But I'm in a mood tonight, so let's get this party started. There we go, right there. So the appearance on the Vitamin C 6 to commemorate their 6th anniversary, of course. What do you guys think? Alright. Sitch pitch black in the glass. Less than a half finger of not a lot of head at all. Man. Almond khaki colored head on this one. Let's get Aroma on the Vitamin C 6. That's pretty wild. I'm going to tell you right now. Tons of peanut butter, peanuts. Oddly enough, funny enough, it does smell like salty peanut butter. Like, wow, that is. I don't know. I don't as much as I like, peanut butter in beers. This might be the most peanut forward or peanut butter forward beer I've ever smelled. But it's got notes of that dark chocolate behind it. It really does smell like a chocolate covered pretzel, like a Nestle Flips. Yeah, Nestle Flips. Not getting much in terms of like stout qualities or even the whiskey barrel on this one. It's just the chocolate covered peanut butter pretzel is dominating everything. Am I complaining? I mean, that's a lovely aroma. Smells really good. But let's see if the taste brings out that barrel and the barrel aged stout more. But let's get a taste on the Vitamin C 6. Happy belated anniversary. Cheers. Definitely getting that whiskey barrel on the taste. Wow. But, gotta say, that peanut butter and that salty peanut butter, salty chocolate covered flavor has not dissipated at all from the aroma. It is just as big here on that is something. Wow. The salt is lingering. The salty pretzels are lingering the most. That is something unique I have never experienced before. But it's working very well. It won't go away. Wow, that lingers forever. Salty chocolate covered pretzels. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Get more of that whiskey barrel, almost kind of bordering on bourbon, even. Wow. Oh, wow. Who would have thought salted chocolate covered pretzels would work in an imperial stout? Jesus. That is unique, special, and delicious at the same time. Wow. Oh god, I want to go back in time and get more of that. Whoa, okay. Salted caramel, salted chocolate. Again, it's a salted, yeah, I mean, it promises salted pretzel covered in chocolate, and that's exactly what you get. That's obscene. But it's not gimmicky. It is not a gimmick beer by any means. They all work together so well. Then you get that whiskey, and again, even touches of bourbon. Huge chocolate, dark chocolate. Like, anything from the whiskey barrel is whiskey. I'm not getting a lot of barrel character itself, like anything from like an oak or a char tobacco. Not even like a vanilla. But the fact of the matter is, those salty chocolate covered pretzels are absurd. They're like, even if you didn't barrel age this and you just made this, released it as is, as a imperial stout with salted chocolate covered pretzels, it's mind blowing. But it does have that whiskey influence. Again, not really a lot of from the barrel itself, but the whiskey barrel, it all works together. That is awesome. That is awesome. Mouthfeel is nice and thick and luscious. Coats the mouth. Silky and velvety smooth. A slight punch of alcohol flavor on it, but that's fine. It cuts through the sweetness and it cuts through the whiskey flavor. But I cannot emphasize enough those salty chocolate covered pretzel flavors. That is something else. Man, I'll get to my final thoughts. So, as our final score, final verdict, final rating on the Vitamin C 6. Willett Rye Whiskey Barrel Aged Imperial Stout with salted chocolate covered pretzels. 12% alcohol by volume. I'm a tad disappointed in the fact that the barrel itself doesn't impart a lot of barrel character. So I'm not getting a ton of like toasted coconut or tobacco, char, wood, or oak. But I am getting a lot of whiskey. It's not overpowering. Some alcohol flavor on it, but again, it cuts into the sweetness. But I gotta say, the salted chocolate covered pretzel, not something I've ever had in any imperial stout or dessert stout, pastry stout, etc. It's absurdly good. You wouldn't think, that kind of salt flavor works in a beer in general, let alone stout, imperial stout, barrel imperial stout, but whiskey barrel aged, I should say. This is awesome. It's awesome and unique and something I've never had before. And I mentioned it on the nose and taste. Like a Nestle Flips. You ever had those chocolate covered pretzels, but saltier? If that was an imperial stout, that's exactly what this should be. And the whiskey is really great, bordering on a bourbon taste. The only thing I'm going to knock it for, which maybe I shouldn't even mention because I love this beer so much, is I want the barrel itself to impart all those aforementioned flavors. wood, oak, charred tobacco. They're missing here, and they're very missed. I miss them dearly, but everything else is so amazing. Again, for those chocolate-covered pretzel flavors, just... I don't even know what to say. The fact that this has been sitting in the fridge for almost a year, and the flavors are popping like this. Excuse me. So I couldn't give it a perfect 10 out of 10 for what I've said before, but I'm going 9.9 out of 10. This is amazing. 100% amazing. I don't know. In the future, if Vitamin C wants to like re-release past beers and be like, whether it's bottles they've held onto or they want to continue this tradition of the salted chocolate covered pretzels, please do it. Please do it. 9.9 out of 10. Vitamin C Brewing. 6. Oh my god. That's going to do it for me through Red Butter. Till next time. Cheers, everybody.